Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to more Monster Train 2. I want Monster Train 2, e.g. the Monster Train 2 clans. So I'm gonna go random Monster Train 2, random Monster Train 2 clans. This way we're guaranteed not to draw Melting Remnant. Let's depart. So not a true random, but random enough. Who the hell is this? Orakai and the Underlegion. I like Underlegion, Orakai. Again. Herzl's Horde again, too. 4 deployment energy is nice. I'll take it. I'll take it. Maybe I'll even try to build into the different forms of Orakai and try to learn how to build around the other forms of Orakai. Part of my problem with him is the version of his champion path that makes him have unstable. You have to draw reanimate immediately, otherwise he keeps exploding. And what is he gonna do on the Titan fight? Not much. I swear the only new faction to get is Lazarus League when I watch says username. I know this is like the 5th, 6th Lazarus League run in a row. I kind of want to just restart with Alt's Lazarus League. Connie said he wanted the Alt champion. If I quit the game, will it count as a loss? Well, I literally quit the game. That's not what I meant. I meant to go back to the main menu. Wow, not even a confirmation. It's just like, you're out. All right, hold on. There we go. Depart. New run. This will break your win streak. I don't care about win streaks. Okay, so let's do it, but let's do it with the alt champion because I haven't done that. And we'll do primary here, and then we had Herzl's Horde. Sure, there we go, depart. So everything else is the same, but we just swapped out the champion because we had Orakai last time. Well, we had his mixers last time, but I want to play around with this guy more. So we have Loam Coat, Reanimate, Consume Potion, and Extinguish. This is like actually what you wanted with the other champion, so you could keep him alive with the propagation on the reanimate triggers, but I'll take it. So this guy, his whole deal is that you can take his temporary assistant units and eat them. I don't know what you do beyond that. When a unit dies, permanently add +4 to their equipment or better mixers. Let's make equipment better. Whenever you equip him, you give +8 to all friendly units, or you devour a unit and add their damage to your own. So if we do that with the assistants, it will keep permanently buffing their equipment as we eat them. So by the time we hit later fights, he could end up doing a lot of damage. Sacrifice. And then, hold on, I want to look at his champion forms here. I don't think we've actually seen too many of them. Gain twice their attack, gain 3 times their attack. He's a heavy hitter, and he has a decent amount of health too. Or equipping him adds +8 to all friendly units. I don't know, the Devour seems better here because we're gonna be permanently buffing the graftable cheap units, right? Which will allow us to devour and gain a lot of damage. So I'm gonna take It Hungers again. But I hope you can understand why I'm doing that, because I think it is just the better play. Because I think he's gonna end up doing a lot for us. Okay, and then we Scissor Hands. Oh, we're gonna need more capacity to use the spawns too. We eat Scissor Hands. We get the equipment. It doesn't matter who we put it on. We get another Scissor Hands for later. And then we keep killing the units to get the equipment out of them. I can't get the gold. Rip. We have no one worth propagating except for you. So we have more equipment. Might as well play it. Another assistant. I guess we'll just keep buffing you. Interesting. Ideally, we're gonna want better equipment is the thing. No, do not do that. I don't know where we're gonna get better equipment. But my god, the spawns, the fun guys, they're so nice. They're really strong. Good lord. Good lord. They're gonna get some reanimation. We're gonna get another scissor hands. We have more equipment we can play. Might as well play it. I mean, this seems like a really strong possible start here. The permanent scaling equipment is gonna be real nice for us. And we're done. There's nothing else for us to do. Everything's dead. I mean, our champion as a 68-25 is not too bad. But we're gonna want more units like this guy. So, Grumbus, welcome. It's an equipped unit that dies, and any equipment on them gets +4 permanently. So I guess what we should do is we should, wait a minute, can we? No, we can't graft equipment onto a unit that already has equipment. But his Devour ability is literally an assistant type card, of which there are more assistants in the game. All of the assistants are classified as assistant. So there's assistants that give you multi-strike equipment, assistants that give you trample equipment. We can get all of that. This guy is not equipped, but if we do equip him and then kill him repeatedly, we can give him more growth, right? So we're gonna take assistance whenever we can. Do we have infectories? No, that was the previous iteration of this run, wasn't it? We'll grab an infectory. Because we're gonna be constantly killing our units, let's constantly be spawning as well. Under Legion unit or Lazarus unit. I would love Pincushion or the multi-strike Lazarus unit. That's what I want. I'm gonna go to the right. Normally I go left, I'm gonna go to the right today. Pincushion. It's like exactly what I wanted. Holdover. We can't make a good holdover card, unfortunately. Do we care about a spawn 1? Probably not. Probably not. Hope to find the Plague Doctor event. That would be nice. That would be nice. But now you can see these assistants are stronger. I don't know why this one is a 17-1. I didn't kill them twice, I don't think. Oh, you know what I did though? I put this equipment on a different unit that then died. So we can scale equipment multiple times per combat. Interesting. Let's keep that in mind. We might want to dump it on Pincushion though, so that's also acceptable. I don't think we want a holdover spawn 1. I think I'd actually rather save the money. I hate to say it, but we can get way more done later on. Units appear on each floor. Not bad. So we want Baron Grael. I'm gonna put the Golem and the Pincushion down. I'll put down a Shield Steward. I need to save room behind him for the units that we're gonna be playing and killing. I do hate that it looks like you will in fact get through me and hit the Pyre for a couple of points of damage. You know what? Fine. But we'll buff Pincushion, that's kind of why we're here. Jesus, I guess we'll... There's not really a point in spawning, I might as well just stop the Pyre damage. We do need to get better units, but I think Pincushion is a nice get, considering how many assistants we're going to have in the deck. I do wish he would stick around. Let us... On Extinguish, you apply armor to friendly units. I can make you immortal. Is that what I want to do? I think I'm okay making you immortal. I don't have to kill the assistant. We can keep him out for a moment, I suppose. I could keep... If I put this on the mushroom, I can actually keep the collector alive. Or I can prevent Pyre damage. I'm not keeping the collector alive. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Hold up. If I sacrifice the assistant, we get equipment, scales you. I can then play a Spear Steward, keep you alive, but then I'm not able to devour anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm not gonna be able to play everything I want to play, but we won't take any more Pyre damage at the very least. Play you. Loam Coat, then you're dead. Reanimate. You're not getting any of the money post-combat, which is real bad. But we don't have any targeted damage. You know, it's gonna be hard to do. You're coming in. You're getting buffed. You're gonna reanimate. Pyre still might take a little bit of damage because I don't think I can sweep and kill all these enemies. Man, that sweeper would have been really nice to get. Hopefully we can get him later, though. I don't think I'm even going to kill the assistant on this turn because I really want all of the enemies to die. So, we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna chill. And we're gonna keep putting everything on Pincushion because I really want him to be strong. He's a really good multi-strike target later on, I think. Taking 145. Honestly, let's give you a little bit more power. You get a couple of stacks of reanimation, which is nice. We can check to see if there's any more equipment. Yeah, there's still 2 assistants, so. Eat you. Put you there. I don't think that's gonna do anything. So be it. Dude, the mushroom stacks are so strong. Devour plus Infectory is a neat combo. You need to have the capacity for it, though. Now, this is really good equipment. Vampire's Tooth, lifesteal every turn. Very nice. Wait a minute, Loam Coat gives damage now because we keep dying with it. Okay, that's real funny. So wait, if we put this on someone with propagation and an extinguished trigger, it'll keep scaling in damage. Oh my god, that's really awesome. Okay, we need to put Loam Coat on like Makeshift Golem. Okay, that's interesting. What are you hitting him with? Spores? I'm hitting him with coats. I'm very stinky. Apply Sap 2, Gooey Flask, Consume. Making it not consume is not a bad idea. Just for like top floor Titan fight. Really, we want the rooms for that effect though, I think. I'll take a Lazarus unit. Master of Arms, we don't really have anything that... We don't have equipment in the deck, minus Loam Coat, which we don't really care about right now. Loam Coat on the assistant is hilarious. Yeah, that's what we want. That's the combo. Do we have any good spells to upgrade? Not really. Maybe we do want equipment. Rather, rooms, I think. On Slay, gain reanimation. Inferno Room. Okay, that's pretty solid. That's a deployable if I've ever seen a deployable. Slay Reanimate, also incredible. Probably not even worth re-rolling at this point. Do we want a Loam Coat Organ Harvester? I mean, if you slay, you gain reanimation. And then it propagates itself. And then as you die, you keep buffing the Loam Coat. Honestly, yeah, let's do it. We're gonna make some weird-ass equipment. It's the Richard Garfield event! Dun 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 dun. Ah, this event, it's so common. I don't want it. I could just put assistants in the box and get them out immediately. Random card to your hand each turn. I think I'll just take that. Haven't seen this yet, says Connie. God, I get it every time. If you have no units on the floor, he does damage to the Pyre. Ugh. Also a very annoying boss. We're gonna try to keep him alive, or try to do something about this, but I think we're just gonna Inferno the bottom and put everything else on the top. All right, 18, that's a lot. Friendly units gain spikes 8 on summon and reanimation. Well, I don't think I want to do that. Maybe I don't care about the Loam Coat. The Loam Coat on you is fine. And then we can play an assistant. Spikes 8 on summon and reanimate. Probably better here. I'll eat you and keep buffing Pincushion. Wait. I'm sorry? Pincushion is a 21-21? Hold, I have to look at something. What was his starting stats? Is he not scaling permanently? He starts at a 12-12. I've only put 3 equipment on him? No, I haven't. I've put more than that on him. What? Okay, he's a 21-20. Remember that he's a 21-21. I really want to see what he looks like at the end of this combat. What a slow scaling son of a gun. You're gonna hit the Pyre. Thank you for that, by the way. My dude is starting to reanimate. He's starting to believe. Duplicate a unit, remove equipment. No, thank you. I would actually prefer not to do that. Okay, your life, your thing is better served now. Let's put reanimation on you because you have a Loam Coat. And I just want him to die constantly when the boss shows up, I think. He's not quite getting a kill now, but he will if I play this. All right, now you're getting a kill. Not that it really matters, but... Now, where do I want you? In the front or in the back? Probably just like tanking a shot here is nice. I'll put down another Infectory, I'm happy with that. Kill a Train Steward, I'm happy with that. Mitosis Cap. Gain a permanent copy of this unit, cannot be equipped to champion or cardless units. Oh, that's actually pretty cool, but I have nothing that I want to duplicate right now. Nothing's been upgraded, so why would I want to duplicate anything? Pincushion is a 30-30. Good. Keep him scaling. You know what? Just come out and die, please. Again, a permanent copy cannot be equipped to champion or cardless units. Yeah, I don't really think I want to make a copy of something. At least not right now. You know, I'll take the 1 damage. These guys don't have equipment. So you know what you do? Here's what you do. You... Never mind. I was gonna say, you put the equipment on a unit that's dying, and then you can keep eating them and keep getting the equipment scaling. That's not how that ended up working. I screwed that up. All right, just enter. I've screwed this up in multiple different ways. But that loam coat's getting nice and strong. It's currently 30 more damage. That's nice. Evergrowth, that's sap and regen. A mitosis cap we can add. I think I would like that. I just need to upgrade units at some point. Quick sweep, yes. There's your resolve triggers. Oh my God, I love this man. He's the best man. Draw, capacity, energy. We don't really need... Well, energy is nice after deployment phase. If I make this deployable, we can easily play it and everything else, because we have 8 energy. So I think we'll go draw, just to make sure that we can get through the deck faster. Go from there. And we need to upgrade units, so we'll go this way. Titanite and Large Stone. On Rally, Regen and +1 health. On Revenge, Decay. I mean, we're rallying a lot on Baron Grael's floor. That's something. Especially with maybe Infectory, but a lot of enemies are dying on the Inferno rooms. We're probably not even going to play Inferno room anymore. Now it's Infectory Sweeper. Which actually makes Anoki interesting, because we can get a lot of value from sweeping on that bottom floor. And then I think we'll just make you really big and tanky. Well, you might not need Titanite if we're gonna give the equipment to you on turn 1 immediately, because you're gonna get reanimation triggers. Large Stone is nice. Could also start you with Reanimate. Nah, Titanite Large Stone is probably good enough. And then Reanimation. I do like giving it to you because, again, you are an extinguished unit and you dying is really positive. And then a little bit more damage on... Why not? Just a little bit of cash. The attached equipment gains 2 damage permanently if you put it on him, right? No. Any ally of this unit Artificer. The attached equipment gains 2 permanently. We're already getting equipment benefits by dying, so I think we'll just keep going on Devour. It's a fun way of working with the equipment. I like it. I don't know how to do it, but I like it. Okay, so we're gonna say no to the Inferno room. It's gonna be test subject and Anoki. Grael, makeshift, pincushion, and we're gonna see how this plays. And we want to get... We don't have the energy for it. This is still, I think, what we want. Well, yeah, it's still probably what we want. The attached equipment on a unit dies, it gets damage. Yeah, we're fine with this. Do we want to duplicate this guy? Probably not, right? We don't really need 2 of them. We still need to upgrade everything else. Remove equipment from a unit and apply plus 30. Not necessary. You die, you scale. You will die when you move up, I'm not worried. Assistant, we can actually put the equipment on him and then get more buffs out of it. Infectory still is not out, unfortunately. We can sap the enemies, I guess, and just play a spawn, because why not? Oh, it does keep the spawn alive. I guess the +1 health did help. Bring you to the front, you're still taking 59 damage. Then I would like to make this Vampire's Tooth as great as possible. I can't play it. Every time. Whatever. Maybe it'll shuffle. I gotta put it on pincushion. Alright, there's Infectory. Much better. Grow Room. All units propagate at the end of their turn. That's nice. It is nice. This is free equipment, which is what I'm missing out on here. Or maybe I just want to keep giving it to pincushion right now. Although it's like permanent scaling on the equipment or permanent scaling on pincushion. I don't know. Probably pincushion. That equipment is not going to be that good later on. Yeah, extra health and regen down here is really nice. I'm liking that. So keep the Infectory happening. Keep buffing pincushion. Still have my Toast's cap, still don't know what to do with it. My champion is at least doing 200 damage, I like that. He's a nice heavy hitter. Why are these units dying? Oh, you put corruption on everybody on all floors. How dare you? I hope we can deal with that. I mean, if the champion lives for a few turns, we can deal with it. But we still have 900 HP to get through. Really want to put this on the champion. I can put it on you. What do you currently have? Scissor Hands giving you HP. I guess let's put this on you. It doesn't matter who we put it on. That's a lot more damage. I don't want to give corruption to units down here, so I'm not going to play the conscript. Instead, we can give you more equipment. 400 damage, summon a friend. Only adds the damage of the unit, doesn't add the health of the unit. Rip. At least you're dead. At least he hits hard. At least we have that. Deal 4 damage, add a copy with ephemeral to your hand, piercing, surgical strike. Remove equipment, copy the unit. Transfer attack and all buff and debuff effects to the front friendly unit. I don't know how to work this. Transfer damage and buff to a unit. I guess now that we have high damage assistants, maybe they're worth transferring, especially if we can put buffs on them. Like, what if we can buff regen on a lot of people with a Noki, but even then, it's not transferring to health? I don't know. I haven't figured out how to make brain transfer work yet. Copy a unit. I don't think we need to copy units. Although copying Pincushion is kind of nice. Add it to him, copy it. Add it to him, copy it. Add it to him, copy it. You can kind of keep replicating that with Replicator Ray. It's an energy sink. We'd have to make it cheaper. We don't really have expensive spells, so maybe we can do that. It's not bad. It's not bad. Mulch, consume, draw more cards. Look, that is nice, but I think I'm just gonna skip it. We need unit upgrades. 1,001%. We need unit upgrades. Pincushion especially. Like, if he's gonna be a nice damage dealer eventually, maybe getting up to 100 damage pretty soon, multi-strike on him would be really nice to have. Makeshift Golem, would love to have. Dualism. You living a little bit longer would be nice. And then for duplication, maybe even a second slay, reanimate, propagate equipment, because it's starting to be pretty strong. We might have to take energy to make it playable. Or we can go Merchant of Magic, get another Underlegion unit. Nah. Go left. Draw a room card from your deck, reduce it to 0. I like that. Now we have a choice of both rooms. Turn start, spawn one for each on each floor per 20 cards in your deck. Really? A free spawn? I don't want to take this because if it happens on deployment, then it ruins my capacity. I don't know if it does or doesn't. I don't think so, but I want the footstool anyways. So multi-strike is exactly what we wanted with Pincushion. Might even re-roll for another stack of it. Endless. $20 health. More reanimate. You reanimate on the Golem. It's another armor split, but I think I would prefer to have dualism, which we didn't get. That's okay. Reduce size to 1. So now that's very tempting because we could put like a really tiny pincushion behind other units. Might even be worth duplicating. Probably not now, but we do have a duplicator right there. A really tiny 100 damage, 50 health pincushion is not too shabby. Or we make him quick. I mean, quick is nice too. We don't really care if we get hit though, as long as we can reanimate enough. 200 damage quick, that's not too bad. Connie says that would have been nice with the Dante run. Yes, it would have. Everything would have been nice on that Dante run. Regen 10. No. I could dupe Pincushion and then buy both. I can't afford it. So one of them would be quick, one of them would be small. I'd rather just make them small and then maybe duplicate him later. I mean, he can also go on the same floor as the champion, but he's not a tank. Makeshift Golem is a tank. Whatever, tiny Pincushion, we'll start there. And for duplication, I do like the idea of making another one, but we can also mitosis cap it to make another one. What we might prefer to do instead is maybe make another merged equipment. Slay, reanimate, propagate. Propagation is really nice. We might take energy in this case. Enemy units get multi-strike. That's not horrible. I think we can do it for the gold. I think we need the gold. We always need gold. Thank you, Infectory. So because we have the Quick Sweeper, we probably want Infectory down here so we can build up a cool floor. We could also put it up here, and then every time we kill our own unit, we get a troop. And then we can use them as a tank for Baron Grael. But wouldn't you rather just have him down here, and then build up a big floor for the bottom, and maybe just kind of win the run here? I think so. I think so. And I might want to put the makeshift golem protecting Baron Grael, because we get so much damage from him. He's a god of tanking. Like perhaps we just put Pincushion down here just to be buffed. And here we put the golem, Pincushion with the shield steward in the front, end turn. Everything's looking fine. So Loam Coat can give us more reanimation. Reduce friendly unit to 1 health, apply plus 10 attack and lifesteal 2. That would work here. He'd heal himself up instantly. It's unnecessary. We also want to play some units. I would like to play the... I could put this on him, and then he's healing while sweeping every turn and doing 60 damage. But I have an idea. I think I want this. Oh, no, I have to remember too, the equipment is 1 energy. I have to have 2 energy to play this unit and then kill him. So we're gonna start with Scissor Hands. You go there and Pincushion, then we can play... I think you here, because I do want you to die. You here, because you're gonna get the equipment later. Lone Coat keeps you reanimating. Then we can end turn. Yeah, I think we need energy. Much as I hate to say it. Mitosis Cap is doing damage. How? Did I put this on something that lived and then I got a copy of it? I should really figure that out beforehand. I mean, we could also get a lot of cheap equipment on Pincushions. So maybe we're okay duplicating like 5 Pincushions right now and then going capacity. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think I definitely want this though. Make this equipment better. And then I have no room for anything else. Well, this is not how I expected this to go. That was mistakes were made. Kind of hard to get the fun guy to survive, huh? Yeah. Yeah. All right, eat him. That was a mistake. Should not have done that. You can get more equipment. Take another fun guy. Fun guy's still not living, huh? I guess he's taking 24 damage on this turn. We do have more equipment, but we're not going to be... Oh, the equipment only gets stronger on the reanimation, which is actually still fine here. That's what I want out of that. If anything makes it to the top, I do want them to die. Maybe I put this here, that way you die. No, you're not gonna slay. You're not gonna gain reanimate. Right, okay. Hold on a second. I am a fool. We want reanimation here on him. That way we can keep scaling his loam coat immediately. Okay, well, hold on. We're figuring it out, maybe. Who has reanimate? Who needs reanimate? You take some reanimate. You take some reanimate. We're gonna start eating him. That way we scale the equipment that's on him. No, it has to be an assistant. Right. Okay, so we could put we could put equipment on the assistant. Okay. Sorry, we're figuring it out. Do you propagate lifesteal on this? I don't want you to live. I want you to have this. Okay, so we can put down an assistant and replace their equipment and then buff the equipment that's on the assistant at that point. Which I can actually do here to show. So, no, kind of. Okay, you know, just do it like this. We gotta take energy. I have to figure this out, man. This equipment is not going to scale that well. Unless you start killing me faster. Die. Die. You keep killing the mushrooms. It's okay. The equipment that was on him is now a 42. That's fine. Okay, this is strange, but I like it. I like trying to figure this out. Friendly units gain lifesteal. I like that for the propagation, but if we're propagating reanimate, we don't need this, but if we propagate both, why not have it, right? Spawn one more for each card in your consume pile. All units propagate at the end of their turn. It's another good room to have. Especially because it also propagates enemies. There might be something we can do with that. And it's the third room that we have now. Gain an equipment card, Merchant of Arms. So making the cool equipment deployable is going to be really important. That might be the number one thing that we can do. +7/+7 on summon and reanimate. No, thank you. Don't need it. On slay, gain reanimate. We're not going to need that. We already have that. We have multiples of those. Copy units, don't need it. Silence, not necessary. Reroll. Overgrowth Carapace does work very well. I got a 1-pip unit. It's a nice one. So we're going to deployable the merged equipment because we have a ton of energy. If we overgrowth carapace mitosis cap, we can dupe the unit and then create copies on Celebrate. Does that even work? I don't think it would be a copy of the unit that has those stats, unfortunately. It would be cool if it did. But this is basically what I want. I want to put big growth armor on him and then just duplicate the pincushion. I mean, he's going to be 150 damage, 72 HP. Multi-strike is going to gain a lot of stats when we put the garbage assistant equipment on him. We'll have 200 damage output. Yeah. I think I'm okay with this. Weird. I'm not removing. I want to save the money. Damage shield enemy units. That's fine. The sweeper is going to clear them easily. We have 8 energy. We go sweeper. Inoki, should have done it in the opposite order, really. Merged equipment. The infectory down here is really nice if we can keep the mushrooms alive. But honestly, I want him to get hit and die constantly with the merged equipment on him, right? We'd be better off infectorizing up here, I think. Maybe here so we can get the pincushion down. And then we can play you, pincushion, Baron Grael. You're gonna live, you have 45 HP. Interesting. So everything's fine. Resolve, gain, regen 1, propagate 2, on slay, gain, reanimate 1. Nothing's slaying right now. Probably want to give you the reanimation trigger. So this is going to be an expensive turn. Still think you do that. Get the assistance going. Keep buffing pincushion before we start duplicating his ass. And then we have an infectory up here. So you're gonna have all of my spawns. Okay. I think we got it. I think we understand what we're doing. Maybe we want more draw? No, we need energy, probably. All units propagate at the end of turn. I mean, I like you getting more stats, but let's think for a second here. Actually, yeah, we can maybe sap the boss up too. What else are we playing on this turn? Nothing! Although, propagate at the end of each turn does work pretty well on a mushroom floor. Look, I got a lot that I'm doing, okay? Explosive reaction. No. Keep the assistants coming out. In fact, I do want the overworked assistant. No, I don't. I just want to keep buffing pincushion forever. Maybe we want a second propagate room to put on the top floor, or maybe that's where we'd prefer to have it. But I'm loving the propagation we're getting on this guy. As long as we're, killing units every turn and spawning a mushroom, he's not taking any damage. If we're gonna play this, we should probably play it. We ready to dupe this guy? What does he have? 87, 87. Yeah, we're ready to dupe him. Grow, my friend, grow! Middle floor has like 14 reanimate on this guy already. That's kind of nice. And I think we'll just, well, kill you, since we have the energy. Might as well put it on him and then kill him twice to buff it even further. Realistically, I want you to die. So we'll give you lifesteal, reanimate, or spikes. Well, no, I want you to die too. I want this to die too. No. Merged equipment goes first. It just gave him more reanimate. That's totally fine. He's dying already. He's dying! Hooray! Murder? A murder most foul. We could remove the equipment now that we've upgraded Pincushion, but I don't see the point of that. I do wish you had more sap on him. The bottom floor is just, he's an explosive room. That's what he's doing right now. He killed the boss. Beautiful. Do we mitosis? Ooh, we have another mitosis cap. I don't think we need it. Another tank for the top floor wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, though. It's actually pretty tempting. You know what? There you go. That'll buff the equipment again. So yeah, like another makeshift golem with reanimate on the top floor, maybe getting propagated quickly. It's not bad. Something to keep the champion alive, maybe. Pincushion is 150, 150. He's not actually 150, 150 though. What's coming up? Merchant of Magic, Merchant of Arms, with another duplicator. No, there's a duplicator on the Merchant of Magic at the end. Are we just gonna do magic? Try to make some spells cheap? It's not really a spell build, it's more of just a unit build. We're stacking up reanimate through killing and the potions that we have, and then that's it. This is a tough call, because we could very easily go to a Merchant of Steel at the end, heal the Pyre. Pyre's at full health though. I don't know how that happened. I thought we had taken a lot of damage. Do we need a Merchant of Arms? We already get like 2 rooms deployable. We have a lot of merged equipment, but we'll get it when we get it. Maybe we don't need a Merchant of Steel. And maybe we don't need a Merchant of Arms. Maybe it's just Merchant of Magic, duplicator at the end there. And honestly, Pincushion is kind of more of a tank than this guy is at this point. Let's duplicate him a couple of times. We have a few fights. We're gonna have like 4 copies of him in the deck at some point. Yeah? Yeah, okay. I think we're just gonna end turn. I'm not gonna duplicate anything. I mean, we're gaining so many stacks of reanimation. And then die. The equipment gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. You could really stack up that equipment quickly. It's an 86 equipment right now. This guy, this is what I've been waiting for. Multi-strike on our champion would go hard. I don't think we need capacity. We have a tiny unit that we want to duplicate. Draw also seems relatively fine. Energy is a bit of a problem when we have expensive cards, especially deployables. I think we want energy because we already took draw. Once we get through the deck, we don't need the energy as much, but just to make sure we have it to play everything, I think is important. And also, we get a free card every turn anyways, thanks to the mystery box, so having something else we can do with our energy is nice. Awoken consumable, Stygian consumable, little Luna consumable. What kind of Luna consumable cards are there? Luna, consume, conduit, phase to new moon, phase to full moon, create a copy of a spell in your hand, apply Titan Skin, attuned in magic power, restore 10 health to friendly units, healing over health applies armor. That's not bad. I would love that. Apply attuned and +3 magic power to spells in your hand. For 3. We don't even have targeted spells. That's a skip. I'll take an Awoken. Yeah, the Rail Spike would have been nice, but I don't think you can get all of the cards from this event, by the way. I think you get a subset of consumable cards from the selection. Because most of the time you get sap regen, which I guess I'll take, because we can propagate and then get more regen over time. Suppose. But, whiff. -2 and consume spell chain. Oh, it already consumes. I can't make it cheaper. I can make it permafrosted though. And I can spell chain. Apply reanimation is nice. Sap the enemy is nice. Let's do the reanimate. I wouldn't mind permafrosting Replicator Ray, or maybe Insatiable Hunger. Let's take Replicator Ray. Intrinsic. Now I kind of like Forevermore. We get Reanimate immediately for free on 2 units that then can propagate. That's quite nice. Give everyone lifesteal for free. Everything else there kind of sucks. All right. -1 energy? Hey, wait a minute. I just built into my run the ability to get more energy. All right, there's our 86 damage equipment. Huge. All units propagate at the end of their turn. I want the pincushion on the floor with my champion. I want them to be strong. Actually, hold on. You get played. And then we're gonna have you guys propagate. That's not my Loam Coat. I do need this unit to die. But you both can get 1 reanimation. I don't even have a unit to kill. Hey, wait a minute. So don't play the Spear Steward. We have a lot of things still to remove out of the deck. That much is fair. That is my merged equipment. It is the Celebrate version. I think that'll shuffle around. I don't think we need to worry about it right now. That dude is dying. Perfect. This is not my equipment, but it is equipment we can just throw down on a pincushion. So let's start here. I guess we should buff this one so that we can put the merge equipment on him at the end. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. No more capacity to play anything except for you. Sure. I have the energy. Well, it's not energy, I guess. It's just draw. Don't think we're getting the money. Well, Pox will do it. Pox will do it. So maybe we don't care about multi-strike. We do a lot of damage. We could do more. We're probably gonna need the multi-strike. Let's start here. I think I will multi-strike you. I do want the money. We're gonna need another assistant. We're gonna need another assistant just to come out and die. Let us... Oh, it's gonna decay all units, including mine. It gets me the money, though. I accept this. Why are you taking 18? Oh, because you're gaining armor, that's why. Honestly, if you die, you die. You're not a huge part of the plan. I wanted the cash. And I can still give him some reanimation. He's taking a lot of damage, but... Lifesteal would also work well. Can't believe you're still alive. So we want to kill you. Have more scissors. Have more scissors. This is why I literally have the lifesteal card. You're dying. Because of decay, you have no ability to reanimate. Honestly, that is fine. You know, at least on this run, we are doing a lot of damage. We have a lot of damage in the deck, which I appreciate. Like, we hit hard, and our units hit real hard, that pincushion especially. You're not getting a kill. Merged equipment is not really gonna help you as much as I would like it to. Nothing's gonna make it past, though, so maybe we're okay giving you like a loam coat temporarily. I'd love to give you reanimation and propagation, which is actually probably better. Same thing with Vampire's Tooth. Yeah, okay, we'll just do that. Reanimate, propagate, lifesteal. Might as well keep him alive if we can, I suppose. So many just things happen on this floor. We do need the Infectory down here because it does give us regen, which if it keeps the reanimation going, why not? Why wouldn't you do it? Everything here is dying. If everything here is dying, I'll just put out a loam coat. It's more scaling, and we want to celebrate this guy, which it is coming up. Because I do want to buff, or rather replicate that unit as many times as I can. Because he's pretty good right now. He's a 200 damage, 100 health unit. That's not bad. Champion's in for a bit of a rough time, but we can keep him going. Ah, you're gonna hit the Pyre. Hold on a second. Undo. We might have to actually replicate as opposed to celebrate, which is not a huge problem, but I think I need a couple of extra hits. Oh, also the boss is dead. What do I care? Wasn't even looking down here. Obviously. Wasn't even looking. Now here's the question, do I want to play a card? Do I want to take more damage? Because if I take more damage, I might be able to activate the merged equipment a little bit more. Well, we're still winning, so it can only help, I think. I doubt we're even dying because we just, well, we're taking 40 damage per turn. We're definitely gonna start reanimating. The one spike isn't gonna matter, I guess. I was kind of thinking, we're gaining regen every turn off of the troop trigger. I was kind of hoping that maybe we could get him killing himself on the spikes 1, but whatever. I don't even think we need mixers at this point. The sap would be nice. Okay, the sap would have been nice. You got me, the sap would have been nice. Create a permanent copy of the first consume card played each battle. I mean, yes. Yes. At the start of turn, friendly units propagate 1. Yes. Oh my god. These are absolutely incredible. Like, insane ads. We have enough to make something permanently consume, not consume, and be cheaper, but we don't need it. I'll take free lifesteal. Actually can't afford to remove another card. Gain consume, why not? I have the money. And then duplicate. Forevermore will be duplicated passively. Should have removed the shield stewards, because then they wouldn't be drawn. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Yeah, I should have removed other cards. Now that I look at it. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been smart. Would have been smart. I don't know what to duplicate. Connie says, innate quick sweep is so good. It's busted how good that is. Absolutely busted how good Test Subject Alpha is. I don't understand why he's here. Dude, deployable 106, 20 HP, reanimate, propagate, slay. Why not? This is the most equipment I've ever had. I should have removed the shield stewards though, that way we would have drawn more, and then these things would have activated. Because I don't know if they're gonna activate. Well, they did activate, but I didn't draw my other equipment on turn 1, because I can't. Well, whatever. Mistakes were made. At least we're gonna start buffing him like immediately. And then we can make sure you get played with Inoki. We could play another pincushion here, but we're gonna try to also make a good floor in the middle. So maybe we're okay with just like double pincushion here. Grow room on the top. End turn. Shield stewards are just wasted because I removed the wrong card. My bad. Connie wants me to play ball pit. Don't worry, I might play some ball pit. So you reanimate. You reanimate. You reanimate. You reanimate. And we'll start scissoring. Do we need more damage down here? Not yet. just give you the equipment. Propagate 6. Let's do it like this. Put a little bit of sap on him, maybe he'll keep the sap. Doubt it, but... Hey, my equipment! Would have been nice to play that earlier. I still think it's worth playing this guy because he has reanimate, but don't we want to play the cool deployable equipment that actually makes this whole run work? Yeah, now that I think about it, that's probably the best thing. Winning is beneficial. And then I think you want Infectory. Everything else will shuffle. My dude is now 6 reanimate immediately. On slay gain reanimate and propagate. I mean, we just play it. It's kind of the whole point. Taking 39 damage. You know what? How about no? You have a scissor hand? Do you have scissor hands? Talk to your doctor today. Yoink. I guess we could also, like, replicate a unit like the dude with 13 reanimate. But it does remove the equipment, which I think I'd rather not. Uh-huh. Let's see. You have Celebrate, right? Yeah. So I don't really want to knock it off of you. Spawn 9, Fertile Ground. Well, I mean... +1 region, +1 region, +1 region, +1 region, +1 region. The Propagate would be nice down here, but I gotta say, the Infectory is doing a good job. Friendly units gain Life Steal 2. Well, you guys all propagate, so you take this. And then... well, you propagate, but you're using your lifesteal, so let's play it down here. I think he'll will he use lifesteal twice on a sweep? I don't remember. I don't quite recall how that works there. I'm silenced, and it's still fine. Still have the slay buff. You know what? We have the energy for it. Let's just dupe that guy. Gong, 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 gong. That's like the perfect situation for it. You put garbage equipment on him, and then you can just remove it. That's the point of it. Right there. Right there! Yeah, he uses his lifesteal on the sweep, it looks like. Yeah, we got free equipment, though. Might as well play this. You're fine. All right, okay, fair enough, fair enough. See you later. You already have enough lifesteal. You don't need it. I don't know. Okay, I mean, I'm feeling good about the possible Titan victory here. We have lots of damage on our units. Energy is a problem. We've kind of messed up the ability to deploy the cards that we want to deploy. That's a bit of a shame. but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Corruption's gonna be a bit annoying to deal with on our front units. We do have a lot of reanimation and regen, so that's nice. Hopefully not gonna matter too much. Finally able to get out the equipment that I wanted earlier. Like, what happened to it? Did it shuffle? Maybe it didn't shuffle? I don't know. Either way, we're good. We're done. They're dead. They're all dead. And our units are looking mighty nice. God, I wish I removed the shield stewards though. I really want to get that deployable equipment out early. AKA the equipment that I need. AKA the equipment that does stuff. AKA the equipment I paid for earlier. Unit's starting to get mighty small. He lived though. The mushroom got the kill! He is a battle warrior. He's a veteran of the Mushroom Wars and the War for Heaven. He might be cute, but he's also lethal. Okay, so... You know, we at least got one of the merged equipments, which is nice. We can put one of those up here on you with the champion. I would like to... I didn't even draw the sweeper. Sorry, I punched my microphone because I've got these damn shield stewards in my hand. Oh no. Well, we're gonna propagate up here then. Let's get another pin cushion going. This guy's gonna have to start tanking. Or maybe we actually start putting the pin cushions down here. Like 3 pin cushions behind a golem is actually not that bad. In fact, I would say it's not even not that bad. I would say it's actually quite good. Well, that's not the draw we wanted. Good God. I still thought it would give me like the consistent cards, but I guess not. Okay, so you need to reanimate. Gain another reanimate. Then you have reanimate, so you reanimate. You reanimate, you reanimate. Everyone has reanimate, beautiful. In that case, do we want to infectory here? I think we still want it on the bottom. I hate this dude's trample. Add a random equipment to your hand. I mean, that blocks the damage and we get random equipment. And can't deal 1 damage to enemy units. I mean, it's something. I want you out. I want to gain your damage, which is huge. You having lifesteal keeps his floor alive permanently. So we'll grab that next turn. Right now, I think maybe we'll just keep giving you a bunch more reanimate. Like, you can come out and die, I don't care. Or maybe we should play the Infector. So who gets the reanimation trigger? Probably you. And then the Infectory. This is fine. In fact, that might keep the corruption off of our champion, which is nice. Okay, we're just waiting for the sweeper to show up because we messed up. Somewhere along the lines we added way too many banner units, and now we have a problem. Gain 3 times their damage. Good God. You know, we have enough multi-strike on everyone. So perhaps we prefer the champion to be the one with the lifesteal. Oh my God, you know, okay, I'm not gonna do it, but I realize now I overrid the propagation up here. My bad. That was very silly, very dumb. Okay, you're gonna tank. Revenge. Deal damage to the attacker. Why not? All right, we're gonna have to pay more attention to this kind of stuff later on regarding how many cards we have that are innate. You know what? The Inferno Room is probably still playable down here, even if it blows up our dude. It gets rid of a lot of the garbage now. God, I want to play this flippin' merged equipment, but it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Propagate Sap would have also been really nice to have. Rip. You having multi-strike is also really nice to have. Let's give you the corruption. Everything on this floor is dying, beautiful. Let's go ahead and multi-strike you, and then honestly, hit you harder. We gotta do some damage. You know, at least we're doing a lot of damage. It's not like we're struggling to hurt the enemies. And this is without the sweeper. Without the sweeper that we added to the deck. Good Lord. I think that we need you to get some good equipment. This gets you a kill, and you start getting more reanimation and propagations. Okay, that handles the middle floor completely. We have more equipment. I guess we'll play it, just to dump it. And, you know, let's get more energy. And by more energy, I mean more damage. Although we should have left the unit out because then... Oh no, the corruption hit the little guy. The morsel, perfect. Found him. Now, are you gonna live? Barely. Everything looks fine. Let's stop corruption. And let's do it again. My dude is doing 1,000 damage. You're the only thing we're waiting on is you to die. So, I think this will be a success. Everything looks like it's going just fine. Beyond the several massive misplays that I made, we're still gonna be fine. Yeah, dump it, dump it. Hit you more. I guess you have a bunch of regen. But you heal up to full every turn anyways. Put it on you. He's still going. I mean, he's incredibly strong and incredibly sticky? Is that the phrase for like a more classical deck builder where you can't really get rid of a unit because it just doesn't want to die ever? It's sticky, stays on the field a lot. He's very sticky. What do we do here? I guess let's prevent corruption. Man, you take a lot of damage. There you go, give you some lifesteal. Even though you're gonna purge it all basically immediately. Zero, zero. Are you dead yet? You're still like 2 turns away, unfortunately. You have multi-strike. What you do not have is propagation. Giving you propagation might be better so you keep the reanimations going, but I don't know, you seem to have enough. You're not ever taking damage. You'd go down to 0 damage, but you would gain a copy of you with reanimation. No. I guess just stop Pyre damage and then just keep going. I mean, at this point, we are just waiting for the Pyre to finish the job. Is it done? It's done. There we go. I like reanimation, but I think everyone does. It's incredible. And for once, I actually managed to make a relatively good pin cushion build work, but it was entirely because of our champion, because we had the... What was that sound? I've never heard that before. Because we had the starting equipment, we were able, well, the starting assistance, we were able to get equipment to buff pincushion. Previously, I would get a pincushion, and at the end of the run, he'd be like a 40-40. Not even finishing it himself. Indeed. But yeah, that was nice. Solid pincushion. More damage taken than any other run. Leveled up 2 clans fully, although I think we were already there. And yeah, pincushion, pincushion, pincushion. I mean, at 100 times 2 100, 1 pip. That's a great unit to duplicate. We also had 4 merged equipment with either propagation or slay reanimate or celebrate. But the problem that we had on this run was the number of cards that we had that were deployable. 2 equipment, the champion, the Inferno Room, the Inoki, and then the Inoki, the Golem, 4 pincushions, 2 Shield Stewards, a test subject, and that's, I think, 13. So we didn't draw the test subject at the beginning of the combat, which was annoying. And we didn't draw either of the merged equipment either. So, yeah, we can only draw 10. We had 13 cards of draw. You know what? Hold on. We also had draw an equipment card, so that's 14. Draw a room card, that's 15. So, didn't get as much turn 0 value as I would have liked. That's okay. So again, just something to keep in mind for the future. No, I already looked at this. Get me out. I was wondering, are we done with the events? Maybe that was the sound that I just heard, the doodle-a-doodle-a-doo. Finally, a staycation, a vacation, but even less effort. Now that my minions are running the clinic for me, I can spend my time how I please. Now what do normal people do? Well, I'm bored already. If it isn't my newest creation, how would you like to hang out with your master? Sorry, Master Orc, I already have plans. Come on, buddy. The Tipsy Imp's just this way. Oh, hi, Master. How does he have plans, but not me? Roar! Ha! Hydra, do you want to play? At least you're still around. Grrr! Oh, come on. Isn't anyone around anymore? I'm still around, Master. Oh, it's just you. I thought you were with the others running my lab and clinic. No, I figured I should stay near in case you need anything. Would you like me to do anything, Master? I could make you another drink if you'd like, or I could sing you a song for entertainment. No, not this time. That's not what I need. How about we conduct a new experiment? But Master, didn't you say you were going on vacation? Yes, and it was a wonderful 2 minutes, but my work never truly ceases. Besides, I miss the chaos, the electricity, the smell of Lazarus serum. Now come, let's gather the others. We'll see how they've been running things without me. For now! For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.